Have you ever felt like maybe you just wanted to sell everything, pack it up into an RV, and go out and find some kind of new adventure? That's where we found ourselves in 2019. We felt ready for a change. And although we loved where we lived, it just didn't feel right. Okay, family. We're getting
a new truck.
rid of our 2 cars.
Yep.
For something new. It's going to be so exciting. First thing, you got to get rid of that and that. So that's where we're going to go. And we got the truck. It's all ready to go for the next thing, which is... All right, there it is. All set up. It was easy to install. Look at all of their RV boxes. There's the RV. And here's the outside of it. It's huge and really difficult to back up. But it has auto leveling, tons of storage in the front, a rear kitchen. It's cool. All right, so I'll give you a tour of the 38 DBQ, which is the rig we just got 2 days ago. So I'm in the living room right now. I'll walk around the outside in just a second. The living room is super large. We got the dinette version. It's got massage chairs right here. Tons of storage and pantries. That right down there is a furnace outlet. It's got a TV included with it and a fireplace, and that's really nice. That was actually really, really nice this weekend. It's got a microwave and 3-burner stove and an oven that's tiny. We didn't use it yet, but we will soon for sure. We have the nice, huge fridge and freezer. What did you think about the quality so far, babe?
It's nice. Well, I'm really some difference.
Me neither yet. So, here's the kids' room. This is why we got it for sure, because it's got the big bunks up top. So 2 bunks up top. This folds down into a bunk right here, and this folds out as a double bed. Not only that, there's another mattress underneath this bed that you can slide out as well. And then it's got tons and tons of storage back here, which is cool. And then in back here, we have a full bathroom. So we've got a toilet and an exterior door that you can access without pulling any slides out. And then a full bathtub. And then we have the medicine cabinet and sink and things. And then walking to the front here, we've got the master bathroom up here, which is actually really large. Took showers in it. We have a tiny water heater. We're gonna need to get an instant hot water heater because that thing does not work well for 5 people. Got the full sink. And then the master bedroom has the Versa bed, and this has storage underneath it, which is cool. It's got a big cabinets and a washer and dryer hookups back there. So overall, really, really awesome. Hey, buddy. Okay, pulling out for the first time. Now maybe you're saying to yourself, hey, that's not that big a deal. Packing up all your stuff, selling everything you own, and going from a 2,200 square foot house down to about a 300 square foot RV is not that big a deal. And I know a lot of people do it. It was a big deal to us, and it was definitely a big change. See, we'd grown up in Southern California, both my wife and myself. It was home. All of our family was there. Everything that we knew was there, and it felt like stability. But there was a lot of things that we didn't like about Southern California, and we'll probably talk about that more in the future. But we also had this little guy. Now this guy, he really threw a wrench into our plans. You see, before he was born, everything was going about as perfect as it could. But at 24 weeks, my wife went into labor. And she was in the hospital for a month, and Bennett was born just a couple weeks later. He was definitely a blessing and a miracle. It's amazing that he's just a perfectly healthy, normal little boy. But we had been, as a result of him being premature, essentially kind of locked away from everybody. We were self-quarantining to make sure that he never caught RSV or flu or other conditions because little lungs, and he had a bunch of health issues and complications, and so we just wanted to make sure that he was really, really healthy. So before this point, we really had done almost nothing. We'd gone from doing all kinds of stuff, going out, going to Disneyland very, very frequently, to just being isolated and quarantining ourselves. So making this decision was a huge decision, and we really felt like we were being led to do this. We prayed about it a ton, and I think it was what we were going to ultimately be doing. Now, it was November of 2019 when we got this, and so all we had to do was just basically ride out the end of our lease through March 2020 is when our lease ended, and we'd be golden. So we had been just getting ready and prepared to re-enter society, go out and have some awesome adventures. You might remember what happened in March 2020, though, and that definitely threw a wrench into our plans.